All right, and we are live. Good morning, everybody. This is Timmy, and today we are carp fishing on the Bush River. We're here at Flying Point Park. It's a beautiful little spot, nice little point to fish off of. A lot of carp action here. So we're trying some different things today. We're trying some boilies with some fake pop-up corn. So we're going to try that out today out here. Usually use pack bait and stuff and just regular corn. But we're going to try something a little different. We'll see if we can't catch some carp on pop-up on boilies. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. All right, let's make sure the line's tight this morning. Making sure all the cameras are recording all the action. If this doesn't work, we'll have to switch to pack bait, I guess. But we'll give it a try. Oh, what do we got this morning? Outdoors with Dave. Good morning. Good morning, Kelly. Yeah, just doing some early morning carp fishing. Gotta take the wifey to the doctor here in a couple hours. So just figured I'd try to get some in this morning. I meant to get down here a lot earlier than this, but oh man, I got slow moving this morning. Slow movings this morning. Hey, Rusty, good morning. Man, that sun coming up, it was nice a minute ago. And that sun all the way up now, it's hot. Ooh, we got perch jumping everywhere. Well, I can sit out here and probably catch a whole bucket of perch, I bet. I threw a bunch of corn right out in front of me, and it looks like they're hitting it like crazy. I think I caused a little feeding frenzy. So yeah, I've been really been working on trying to get into this carp fishing stuff, man, like serious. And so today I'm actually trying out. Oh, just got a bump. Trying out boilies. I don't know if something just hit my line or if that was a bite. I don't know. A lot of fish action. The river is way up. I mean, we've had a lot of rain the last couple of days, a lot. So everything, all the rivers and stuff are up, flowing. So water temperatures have dropped a couple of degrees because humidity and the temperature have been dropping. We've had a lot of cold fronts push through. So hopefully that's kicking up the fish action. I mean, the carp action, even when it's really, really hot, carp action is always on. Hopefully we get some serious action here. So we're trying some boilies with the pop-up corn. And I threw out a PVA bag full of boilies. So hopefully it makes like a nice little pile of boilies. And boilies are just little balls of bait. They're like almost perfectly round. Would snagging asinine carp count? Yeah, don't let serious carp anglers hear you say that. Snagging carp. They'd be a little upset. Man, I didn't think I was going to have. I thought I had to go get my umbrella this morning. Hoping we get a big bite this morning. My biggest one from this spot so far was almost 27 pounds. I think it was like 26.68 or something like that. I have to look back at the videos, but Asian. Oh, Asian asinine. Asian carp. Gotcha. Yeah, Asian. Yeah. Whoever's bright idea was to introduce Asian carp, I know it was probably done in order to create a large, abundant food source at the time when probably rivers were starting to get pretty low. You know, before there was any kind of DNR and fish conservation or any kind of like that. In the beginning, when settlers and stuff started to arrive, it wasn't but a few decades, and they had almost cleaned out all the rivers of just about any kind of fish. And I know they started introducing a lot of fast-growing, fast-producing fish like Asian carp, snakeheads, stuff like that, way back in the day to create quick-growing, fast-producing food sources. Because they did the same thing here as they did in England hundreds of years ago. They basically fished all the rivers out, and then anywhere near the coastline in the ocean was depleted. And that happened here fairly quickly in the beginning. When people start settling in the northern part of America, the 13 colonies and all that, yeah, they cleaned the rivers out quick. The reason being was they were sending, because at the time England was hurting for food, and they were salting and preserving fish and stuff in barrels and sending them back to England. Shiploads of them, shiploads and shiploads. So they were cutting timber, killing animals for fur, and fishing all the rivers out just to send all that back to the king, to England. Almost destroyed the what do you call it? The ecosystem. Yeah. Yeah, you snag Asian carp. Yeah. I mean, you don't really have to snag them, do you? Really? Just catch them as they're flying. They just basically jump in your boat. Yeah, I'm seriously contemplating creating a carp only channel and then keeping this channel specifically catfish and other species, but thinking about making a carp only channel. And if so, this might be, I got a couple of cameras out. I might be saving this video and making putting it up as first video in a carp channel. Want to see how the carp around here react to. I know they love corn and pack bait. I want to see how they react to boilies around here. I would imagine they would hit it. I wouldn't see why not. I got Tutti Frutti. Man, that sun coming right up in my face. So today I'm using some, trying out some PVA mesh. This stuff dissolves in the water. I mean, like, it dissolves fast. If your fingers are wet, I tried putting some corn in it. I was going to throw out a pile of corn with my boilie and stuff, but the corn was I'd have to dry out the corn a little bit because it's too wet. It like dissolves the PVA. Should have found me a shady spot this morning. That sun is beat. That sun's hot. Oh, cool. Good work, Kelly. Heck yeah, man. For down there in Kentucky, man, you need a boat. You know, we can get away with bank fishing up here because it's nothing but large rivers and you got the bay, and you can, and you know, I mean, you can see what they do down like the Potomac and stuff like that, but you can always do better on a boat just because you can move around so much. There's actually right out here in front of me, out here in the, right out there in the middle there somewhere, there's about a 30-foot hole, and I know guys have been catching some massive catfish out of it. I mean, massive for here is like 30 plus pounds, like 30 pounds, low 30s, mid to low 30s, low to mid 30s, which is pretty big for here. I hate the way my phone goes into battery save mode. As soon as it drops down like a couple, 4 or 5%, it goes into this like battery save mode, and it's like saving daylight, or it like dims the screen and everything else. Battery protection mode or something. Maybe it's overheat protection mode. Yeah, unless you got like a really lot of action. Carp is not a it's not a very good live stream event session, just because it takes so long to get a bite sometimes. Mostly wanted to do this live stream just so I have some video footage. Ooh, there's a little tick. Some video footage for to download later to make a video. I don't know if I'm getting little hits or if getting little bumps. Or if it's something hitting the line. It might be a carp hitting the line and spooking itself. That happens a lot. Carp are very spooky fish underwater. If they touch anything, they'll spook. That's why you want to use line that's specifically designed to lay flat, to sink very quickly. You don't want line hanging up in the air. That's why you see a lot of carp fishermen use like a braided leader. It's like a really thick braided leader. One thing, it's camouflaged, and the other is it lays. Oh, I got a squirrel friend over here. He's looking for food. He's probably eyeballing my corn. I don't think so, buddy. Take your scavenging elsewhere. No signal. Yeah, there's not. I can honestly say that up here, there's not a whole lot of places that you can actually bank fish that you don't have a signal. Most everywhere I fish or can fish from the bank has a decent, semi-decent signal. There's a few places up way up north on the Elk River and stuff like that. If I was to go up there, they're they're kind of shoddy for signal because they're kind of out of the way, away from civilization. But everything around here in Aberdeen and Havre de Grace and Port de Pot, I mean, it's so many people live all around the bay. There's literally cell phone signals everywhere. You can go out pretty far out in the bay and still have a signal for the most part. There is places out like out on the bay that you can't get anything, but I haven't found any yet because I don't go out there very often. Yeah, it's a lot like catfishing. I mean, but with catfish, yeah, for if you're fishing big baits for big fish, catfish can be long and slow. If you're just fishing like night crawlers and shrimp and you're catching, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 channel cats, that's pretty fast action. That's usually what I see down here is I can go for like an hour or two and I can catch, a multitude of channel cats. Just about any given day, anywhere on these rivers, I can catch channel cats. But if you're targeting blue cats here up north, up here, it can take a while. Still got lots of fish jumping out here this morning. Yeah, unless you got AT&T. Most of the services around here work pretty good for the most part, everywhere. Now, see, I have Google Fi. I don't know if anybody's heard of that, but I have Google Fi. And so far, because Google Fi works off of like T-Mobile and the old Sprint network, and U.S. Cellular network. That's what Google Fi uses, and it works pretty good everywhere for the most part. I do get some kind of shoddy bandwidth sometimes, but like it's funny because I'll have like full signal, 5 bars, full 5G, and it'll be going like snail pace to load something, or I'll get a lot of lag, and I'm like, how can that be? I don't know if maybe the 5G network is just overwhelmed right now with so many people on it now. You can almost jump down to 4G now these days and have a better signal. Probably because there's like nobody on it anymore. Yeah, I got to order me some carp, some dry pellets, and some maybe some crushed boilies, and start putting those in a PVA bag and start throwing those out. I need to get the plastic PVA and start making them up ahead of time. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Never heard of it. Yeah. Going to have some channel cats later today. Awesome, man. Awesome, Rustic. Yeah, man. I mean, channel cats are fun. Sometimes I get wore out catching them. I mean, I get so tired I have to like pull my rods out of the water for 5 minutes. Especially, I did it here one morning, right before stand day. I came down here like early, like 6 o'clock, and I caught like 20 something channel cats before stand day started. And then when stand day started, I didn't catch another one. Caught them all out early in the morning. Yeah, Google Fi. It's just Google's phone service, and they offer like mostly Android phones. They don't carry like the iPhone stuff. Of course, I haven't had an iPhone in many years. Like I think I had one of the first ones, and that was it. I never had one. I think I had like first generation iPhone like 10 years ago or more. Whenever that came out. Yeah, Google Fi ain't bad. It's actually really cheap. It's like if you get like more than like 2 lines. If you get 2 or 3 lines on it, like like me and the wife and the kid, it's like $25 for their Simply Unlimited. $25 per line. It's like $75 a month. That's it. No, and there's no other like crazy fees, and it's just straight up $75 a month. They don't have a whole lot of phone choices and stuff, but they have like your Galaxies, your Google phone, your Google, the Google phone, whatever it is, and a couple other ones, and like some Motorola stuff. But that's the only thing. They just don't have a huge big choice of plans and stuff like the big ones do. But I figured I'd try it out. It's cheap. I did. And so far, it's working. I've been bouncing around trying to find something that works well where I work. Usually Verizon does, but Verizon gets expensive. Verizon usually works pretty good everywhere. I have to pay $130 a month for 2 phones. Damn, see? You should try out Google Fi, man. Just get you some little throwaway phone and get you a Google Fi and try it for a week or two, because it's no contract thing. So Google Fi is kind of cool because you don't sign like a 2-year agreements or anything like that. You sign for a plan. They send you a SIM card as long as your phone's compatible. I mean, you can bring your phone, you can bring your iPhones and stuff with you, I guess. I don't know. I never looked up and see if iPhones were compatible for the Google Fi SIM, but you never know. You can try it out for a month or so or less, and if you don't, cancel it. If you don't like it, cancel it. You can bring your phone number over too. If you mind being, part of being with Google. Who we got there? Rustic. Yeah. Verizon's all right. I mean, it's just Verizon themselves. Verizon, the company, are kind of shady business practices and how they do you on your bills and stuff like that. But other than that, I mean, Verizon does have like the biggest, I would say, I don't know, man. T-Mobile gloats that they have the largest and best network, but it's hard to say, man. I haven't seen a phone network yet that works good, that works perfectly everywhere, anywhere. Shoot, I can't hardly get a signal inside my house. And I live in a big neighborhood close to town. Like, I think there's a cell tower like freaking 10 feet from my house. Well, that's exaggerating, but you know what I'm saying. Well, I'm really hoping I at least get one fish on this morning. Oh, There's a little nudge on the rod there. There's something poking around on my bait. I can tell. Either that or something's bumping my line. But it shouldn't be. It should be laying flat right now. So the gear I'm fishing with today is I got two 9 foot. These are the 9 foot medium action ugly sticks, GX2s. You can't. These are hard to. They're not easy to find around here. I had to order these. Most places don't carry them, I guess, because they're just 9 foot medium rods, and nobody really uses that. But most places always carry the little the normal 7 foot and below ugly sticks. So I had to order these, and then I ordered the Cast King Sharky 3s bait runners. Oh man, them things are freaking great. And they got a nice kind of loud clicker on them too, so you can hear it. I actually got I got a whole bunch of carp stuff coming in today. I've got some baits, some boilies. I got 2 rods coming in, 12 foot carp rods. I've got 2 bait alarms. Bite alarms. Sorry, I got 2 bite alarms coming in because I want to put some bite alarms so you can hear it, so I can hear it go off when I get a catch. Because I was having a hard time on stand day hearing my rods going off. The drag spooling, yeah, I have a hard time hearing them. So I need some bait alarms. So I got some bait alarms. Got some rods coming in. I got some weights and some other things. A few other things coming in. Here with 2 lurkers. 2 lurkers. Yeah, hanging out with 2 lurkers. Yeah, you're all alone, Rusty. I got you, man. Everybody's probably at work or something right now. It's early in the morning on Friday. Usually don't get a lot of people early in the morning, man. Either most people are not up yet, but that's like, I'm surprised more people don't do live shows like early in the morning. That's like the best. Right at daylight, 6 o'clock in the morning, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning is like the best time. That's usually when you go out bass fishing, and that's how I used to do it. I used to only go out early in the morning, and I wouldn't fish until, I'd only fish till like 8, 9 o'clock until the sun got up, started getting hot, maybe 10 at the most, and that'd be it. Because once it started getting warm and hot, the bite shut off. The fish moved off from the bank. Of course, I've always been a bank fisherman pretty much my whole life. I've fished nothing but ponds, small lakes. I've always fished on a bank. I've never ever really fished on a boat much. A handful of times. I can probably count on my both hands how many times I've been on a boat fishing. Yeah, I like early. If I can get myself up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I like early. And I like evenings too. Evenings is a good time, like right before the sun goes down. What time's it getting to be? Oh, it's almost 9 o'clock. Hey, it's almost like stand day start time, isn't it? Yeah, I might just have to go with. I might have to just dig out my pack bait, and throw a wad of pack bait out there. I guess. Really didn't want to have to do that. Really wanted this pop up stuff to work, or this boilie, and it might work if I sit here long enough. But man, I get impatient. I've seen those carp guys in England sit like all night long waiting on for like days waiting on a bite. I'm trying to try out different methods here. Figured if you fish on this live to support you. Who's that? Yeah. I mean, I don't sweat all that stuff, man. I just because I don't jump in and watch everybody's live all the time. Sometimes I don't even pop in for a second and I don't even stay. You know, I may just so I don't sweat that. I don't care about that stuff, man. I don't care if anybody comes in here or not. It's impossible to watch everybody's live all the time. There's probably several people live right now that I'm not watching, and I don't always go back and watch it later either. So you support people however you can, when you can, I guess. Hey, Bullets Barbecue. Good morning. Still got lots of perch jumping for sure. Sometimes I just watch and don't comment. Yeah, I do that all the time. I do that a lot. Actually, I do that quite a bit. I watch a lot of people. I jump in and watch a lot of people's lives, and like I don't even watch like the little talk shows much anymore. You know, in the beginning, it was cool. Like there was like a fishing. There was somebody on live, fishing show like every day of the week there for a while. Now it's just like all over the place. And you used to be able to list off, every the day of the week and who was fishing. Because there was only so many people that was even doing live shows and stuff. Now there's freaking hundreds. Hey, Michael, appreciate you stopping by, man. Yep, have a fun day at work. Yeah, today is our Friday off, so we get every other Friday off. We work. Yeah, every other Friday we're off, and then it seems like every other Friday when we should be working, it's usually like a long weekend or something, holidays or something. There's a lot of those. I don't watch the talk shows either. Too much of the same old. Yeah, it is. I didn't want to say anything, but you're right, Rustic. It's gotten very repetitive, and everybody just keeps bringing the same people on over and over again. Like there's only so many people you can have on your show. That's one of the reasons why I never started one. Be nice to see one of the rods go off. I bet if I threw some pack bait out there, I'd be getting a bite. That's just kind of seems to be the thing they like here. I'm trying to try something different a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. Got a bump. Rod tip shaking there just a little bit. Something's poking around. Something probably tried to pick it up, decided they didn't want it. Probably something little, something too little. Them boilies are 10 millimeter, 12 millimeter, something. All right. Well, if we don't get a hit here in a minute, because I only got about an hour and I got to go. So I want to at least catch something. I'll put some pack bait on here in a minute. Get about 3 or 4 minutes here. 3 or 4 minutes, we'll put some pack bait on. Who we got there? Retired Rick. Oh my gosh, Retired Rick, it is gorgeous day today. Gorgeous. Oh, yep. Getting hit. Bite. Fish on. Yep, fish on, fish on. Yep, fish on. Yes. Oh, it came out. Ah, doggy. Oh my goodness. I don't think that was a fish. It cut my line off. I don't think that was a carp. Yeah, I don't think that was a carp. It took my line and everything. It might have been like a big old turtle or something. Put a new hook on and everything. At least my weight's still there. Whatever it was, it worked. Oh, man. Oh, man. That wasn't nice at all. I wonder if it was like a snakehead or something with teeth. Might have been. Put a new hook on now. Like a crazy person. This time I think I can just put baked corn on there. Ooh, either that or a big fat pop of corn. Put like a double stack of baked corn on there. Put a double stack of baked corns on there. Which is crazy. Well, yes, that was like braided leader too. Something like ate right through that braided leader. That's just nuts. Huh. What is the 44? Where's my? What's this? What did you do with that? Fucking line. Oh, there it is. That's how camouflage it is. It blended in with the table. Maybe that leader failed somehow. Definitely weird. I've never seen nothing like that before. Seen nothing like that before. Put a little big stop on this thing, yeah? Put a little big stop on here. Put a little big stop on this thing. Oh, maybe I can get it in there. That corn up in here. We'll be right back with you guys on the horse. Okay. For the horse. It's so wet. All right. The pack bait. Pack bait's all wet. Wet and mushy. Ah. That's the problem with pack bait. That's the big problem with pack bait. It gets too wet. Yeah. Yeah. Try this again, can I? There we go. Do the same thing with the other one. Put some pack bait on. I did have some bites on the boilies though. Oh, we're gonna leave that pop up on there. I'm just gonna try some pack bait. I need a bigger thing. I need a bigger weight on there. Yeah, there, flies. God dang it. Pack bait's too wet. Darn it. I don't have any more. I don't have anything dried out with. Let's go. Gosh darn it. It's just tangled. Better, better. Oh, I hate pack bait. That's very far. All right. Back in the action. All right, let's try this. All right, who we got hanging around in here? Nobody? Yeah. Bye, everybody. Yeah, I had one on, but somehow or another my lead just went crap. Broke off somehow. And it's like braid. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, and I should have made some fresh pack bait. I figured that old stuff would be all right, but it's not. Look at these kayakers. Neato. They're out early this morning kayaking, fishing. Where are these two going? Hey, fishing with Big Mike. What's up, buddy? There's no beach, guys. We can go around to the dock, to the ramp. Weird. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Can't believe how high the river is today. I mean, it's all the way up the top of these rocks, and it's usually down about 2 layers of those. One side of this park, it's all, yeah, the whole entire beach. There's like a little sandy beach over to the right of me. It's completely underwater, and there's picnic tables underwater. Somebody dragged the picnic tables out on the sand, and now they're underwater. That's funny. Man, that dude kicked up some serious waves. Definitely got to start finding me a shadier spot. Either that, or I can move back. I can move back into the shade. Thing is, just the camera. The camera ends up being too far away. Come on, Carpe Diem. We had one on the bully today. A couple people hanging out, watching the rods. Trying to figure out where the rest of the carp fishing community is. There's a handful of guys around at carp fish and stuff. I know there's a bunch of dudes around here at carp fish, but a lot of them don't have any YouTube channels. Yeah, I should have got down here earlier. I really should start it like right at 6 o'clock. Because it's already starting to get hot. Woo. Oh. 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 Might be getting a bite. Saw a rod twitch a little bit. Something's messing with my pack bait. Either that or hit my line one. Down to one person. Still got perch jumping. Perch jumping everywhere. I threw a bunch of corn out there, hoping to bring the fish, bring the carp in, start feeding. I couldn't get it out there very far. Yeah, it was like, man, I bet you I could have caught. Hey, Drew Channel. Hi, good morning. Yeah, welcome to the live stream, man. Yeah, I've never seen your name before, man. What do you fish for? Are you a carp guy or are you a catfish guy? Yeah, where are you from? Yeah, I appreciate you stopping in, Drew. It's always good to see some new faces and stuff in the show. Man, we're just hanging out on Friday morning here on beautiful Bush River, at Flying Point Park in I guess it's considered Edgewood, Maryland. And we're fishing for carp today. Thought we'd come out for a few hours before we had to take the wifey to the doctor to get a shot. Thought I'd come out, see if we can get something. I had one on earlier and it broke my leader off, which is weird because these are pretty strong leaders. They're braided leaders. You don't normally break like that, but it came right. I think it failed at the uh, swivel. So these are like pre-made hair rigs, and it actually came out of the shrink tubing. They put on these pre-made ones that you buy off of like bigcarptackle.com. They have a shrink tubing on where it's tied to the swivel, and it came out of there. It came loose out of there. So I think it somehow or another came loose from the swivel. Just popped completely loose. Lost my fish. And I just ordered those. Actually, you know what? That's the ones I ordered off Amazon, the cheap ones. That's probably why it failed. See, that's why you get what you pay for, man. If you buy cheap stuff off of Amazon, sometimes you get some good stuff, but most often than not, if you get the cheap versions of Amazon, they have a higher percentage of failing on you, or going bad, or breaking. That's just the nature of the game because it's cheap. It's made quicker and made cheaper. Hey, what's up, Realistic Fishing, man? Good morning, buddy. I figured you'd be out bass fishing this morning, man. I'm trying to get my carp on today here in I'm actually south of Cecil, Kentucky right now. There actually is some really nice spots up north in Cecil County, in old Cecil, Kentucky. But they don't have very good cell service up there on the Northeast River and the Elk River. I had one good hit this morning. I had him on, and my hair rig, my leader failed on me. But that's what you get for buying cheap stuff. The cheaper brand off of Amazon, the cheap Chinese knockoffs and stuff. One thing I like about this spot is, I mean, you get fewer bites, but you usually get larger fish here. So The carp tend to be a little bit bigger, but they're also a little more finicky, a little bit few far between bites. Buy old tackle for cheap, not new tackle for cheap. Yeah, yeah. You don't get new. You don't get new tackle. Buy old tackle, not new tackle for cheap. Yep, you're absolutely right. Yeah, I should have stuck to what I was. I should have stuck to the name brand stuff on Big Carp Tackle. That's usually where I get my rigs and stuff, and those are actually like those are well-known brands. They're used heavily, advertised heavily in England. Most of your English carp fishermen stuff use Corda, Nash. NGT is like their budget brand budget carp gear. So if you're on a budget and you want to get into carp fishing, look for NGT. That's where you're going to get like your budget stuff. And they're pretty good. NGT is not bad now. A lot of people use it, and there's a lot of YouTube videos on NGT stuff, and they hold up pretty good. They're just that they're just happen to be the white box label brand, a little cheaper than the other. Corda and Nash and Daiwa, Shimano, stuff like that tend to be a lot more expensive. A lot more expensive. But yep, I gotta start. I want to keep sticking to a lot of my stuff is NGT, and so far it's good. It's cheaper made. Granted, you have to be a little bit more careful with it. You got to take it easy on it. You can't horse around with the NGT stuff. But if you take care of it and you don't use it in the wrong manner, it holds up pretty good. Because I'm a cheapskate. I can't afford to buy like $300 rods and stuff. $300 crop rods and $500 reels and $200 carp nets. Can't do it. I got to buy the $20 rods. But right now I'm using 9-foot ugly stick GX2s, man. Those are like what, $50? And these things are freaking great. And they work great as carp rods. It's hard to cast a 9-foot rod. I don't know how guys cast 12-foot rods and stuff, man. They're a pain in the butt to cast. You got Catfish Dave and all them other fellas that got like them 15-foot freaking catfish rods, man, and they're like chunking 12-ounce weights and stuff. I don't know how to do it, man. Takes kind of a skill, I guess. Halfway across the lake. But I guess that's how you got to do it, man. If you want to get out to the channel, to the deep channel, to deep stuff, the deep holes. Oh, gosh darn, mosquito got me. Skeeter got me. Oh, there's a skeeter on me. Knock it off. Oh, there's a skeeter on me. Knock it off. It's a kid's channel. I can't say what I really want to say. Oh, there's a skeeter on me. There's a skeeter on me. There's a skeeter on me. Knock it off. Welcome to Cecil Tucky. Oh, I got to find you a Cecil Tucky t-shirt or something realistic and send it to you. Most definitely, man. I got to find one. I know they're out there. I gotta go up north into Cecil County, and it's got to be in some little truck stop or something that sells Cecil Tucky shirts. I've seen guys wear them. I got to get you one and send it to you. Come on now. I got to get at least one fish on here to make this here a fishing video. Can't have a fishing video without a fish on it. I guess if you've got a fish on it, that's a catching video, not a fishing video. This here is a fishing video. This is not a catching video. Ow. Man, one little mosquito bite, man, and it hurts. Itches like the dickens. Man, the carp were jumping and bumping around everywhere this morning when I got here. Went silent all of a sudden. Maybe I spooked them. Ooh, there's something. There's a little pile of bait fish. Man, I tell you one thing, realistic, freaking perch are packed in here this morning. Man, I should have brought my night crawlers and my wheel worms or something. Man, I could have caught or even my little jigs or something. Could have sat here and caught a pile of perch. Ah! Gosh darn lantern flies everywhere. Woo! It's wet now. That sun is right above me right now, right in my face. Still drinking coffee too. It's like 80 degrees and I'm sitting here still drinking coffee this morning. Hot coffee. Drinking hot coffee. What in the world? You get like, oh, there's a carp jumping. You get like these strangest people that come down to these parks, man. It's amazing the kind of people that a park attracts. This is like an out of the way park too. This is something you have to like actually drive to. It's not like you drive by it. I mean, this is like out of the way. So you have to come here on purpose to just sit and act silly. Like who comes down here? Who drives all the way down or walks all the way down here from wherever just to act like a fool, act crazy, just wander the park, acting all weird and stuff. I don't get it. It's like go be weird at home. like pack up in a minute, don't I? Sad. Sad and lonely. I'm so sad and lonely. I got no fish in my life. I'll tell you what, man, the river is gorgeous. I bet you realistic, the bass fishing would be off the hook right now on the river. All these, dude, there's so many docks and piers up all the way around this river, Bush River now. The entire river. There's nothing but houses. Dude, you could roll your boat up the banks up through here, man, hit every single one of those little docks. You could probably just destroy the bass. I think there's a big old tournament coming in this big old bass tournament coming in this week, or maybe it was Thursday and Friday. Maybe it was yesterday and today. I know I saw them last weekend. I saw the big boats, man. Like all the big names are in here from all over. Saw all the big trucks with the logos all over them and stuff, and the matching boats, and dude, they're all over town. So I know there. And then somebody's telling me there was a big tournament. There was a big bass tournament in here. This I don't know which one. Thought they said Thursday and Friday, or this weekend. Who popped in? Oh, Donnie Ware. Hey, buddy, what's up, man? Man, we got bait fish popping everywhere. I don't know what eats. I think a striper eats them white perch and stuff, but I don't know if I don't really know if the catfish that we found, I've seen the guys cut open sometimes. I don't cut open a lot of them, but I know I've talked to guys who do, and they keep them and cut them open and stuff. And they said they've mostly been finding mussels, whole mussels in their stomach, big catfish. That's what they've been eating. They've been eating fucking clams and mussels. You don't see a lot of fish in their stomach. So they must be hanging out. They must be hanging out on the mussel beds and just gorging on mussels. I know these rivers and the Chesapeake Bay, it's full of mussels. Plumb full. I think that's what they've been chomping on. Fishing for Whiskers. Hey, what's up, FFW? Listen in while cleaning. Got you, buddy. Just hanging out, chilling this morning. I won't have to cut it short here in a little bit. I gotta take Miss Jew. Gotta take the wifey to the doctor today, get a shot. She's got to get her second shingles shot. She's over 50. She's way over 50, actually. She's closer to 60 than she is 50. And she should have got it a long time ago, but she's got to go get her second one today, and she's got to pick up some medicine. So we got to go do that here in a little bit. So I want to shut her down here shortly and get ready to head home and get her and go take care of that. And I might come back out this afternoon. I'm in the mindset for carp fishing this weekend. So you guys might see a lot of carp videos. I might actually just start putting those on a separate channel. That way I don't. Ouch. Good luck. Yeah, I know. She's probably going to. I know when I got my second shingles shot, I got pretty sick that weekend. I got it like on a Friday, and I was sick all weekend long. It like put me down pretty good. So I hope that she handles it better than I did. my arm hurt, and I had a fever, cold chills and stuff, just like for the weekend. And then Monday I was fine, but my arm hurt like all week, sore as it can be when they gave me that shot. They said the second one was a little bit worse than the first one. But yep, if you're out there and you're over 50, you need to go get your shingles shot. So I've never had shingles, but I've known people, family and people, and I know people who had it. And you don't, according to everybody that I've ever talked to, you do not want it. You're better off getting sick for a weekend, getting a shingle shot than you are ever getting shingles. They said that is the worst pain, burning, searing, itching pain that you've ever felt in your lifetime. Am allergic to so much, but never had chickenpox. Docs won't give me they won't give you the oh yeah, because well, you may not have. Most kids get like the chickenpox vaccines and stuff now. Most kids don't get chickenpox anymore, so most of them are not carrying the shingles vaccine. So you're only carrying it if you got chickenpox when you're a kid. And then the shingles vaccine is already in you. I mean, you probably can't get. I don't know if you can get it later on in life or not, but you might be okay. I'm not a doctor, but But I ain't taking no chances. I already got my shingles. I got my shingles. I got everything you're supposed to get like when you're over 50. I got my, I got my updated. I got my shingles. I got my updated tetanuses and stuff like that because those do wear out after a couple of decades or so. So you got to get all that stuff back up. Like I said, all that stuff you got, a lot of that stuff you got, some of that stuff you got when you're a kid. Like I had to get not polio, but smallpox. I had to get smallpox again the last time when I was in the Army, deployed, because it'd been over 10 years or 15 years or whatever it was, they said, and they made all of us that get it again. So I've had smallpox twice, and that's starting to come around again because kids are not vaccinating against that stuff anymore, so it comes back. Your son had chickenpox. I cared for him, but never caught it. Yeah, well, and when I was growing up, it was a common thing. So my mom actually, so back then, moms used to get together, like when they found, like when one mom with her kid got chickenpox, the other moms would bring their kids around so they get it. So that's kind of what happened to me. I was kind of made to get chickenpox. So that was kind of a thing back then. You made your kids get stuff like that so that way they go through it. You'd think that sounds horrible, but that was kind of the way that's kind of that's kind of the way you immunize kids back in the day. Back in the 70s and stuff. That's how kids got immunized. Another kid got sick, and then the other moms would bring their kids around so they'd get sick, and then they would get it, and they would never get it again. That was the thing. I mean, you're only out of school for like a week. My brothers used to bring my schoolwork home, my homework home for my teachers. Wow, we've been out here an hour and a half. I had one fish on, and he broke my leader off somehow or another. I don't know what I got a hold of. It might have been a turtle or something, maybe. Somehow it pulled my leader loose from the. I had some pre-made hair rigs, and they're already pre-tied to the swivels and stuff. But somehow or another, it came loose from the swivel. I still got the swivel and the shrink tubing. Sucks having siblings in the same school. Work always makes its way home. Yep, that's what's up. That's a bad thing about having. Yeah, well, at the time I only had one brother, but my two youngest brothers were born later. I was already well up in school by the time my youngest ones were born. My younger brothers. I was damn near middle school, high school, I think. Can't remember. Middle school? Middle school. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Fortunately for myself, I have, other than, you're not like, other than your little allergies like in the fall and the spring, and I don't get those much either. Occasionally, other than that, I've yet to find anything that I'm allergic to that I know of. Not a single thing, which is great for my kids because they're not allergic to anything either, and they don't get sick much either. My kids, like growing up and stuff, I think I took them to the doctor once in their entire lifetimes. Dude, my kids were easy to raise. None of them were sickly. They have like humongous immune systems, just like I do, and because I don't get sick very often either. I've been getting a little bit more sick in the last couple of years. Like actually getting like flus and stuff, but uh, I didn't used to ever. I think just because I'm getting older, it's starting to get more susceptible to stuff like that. But even now, I don't get them like they don't put me down or nothing. But yeah, my boys are the same way. And the only thing that comes with our family is our eyesight. We're all have get all of our vision goes to crap when by the time we hit uh, elementary or by, I think I hit like the first sixth grade or something like that when my eyes started going south, and I think that's when my boys were too, probably fifth, sixth grade or something like that, about the same time. All of our visions go about the same time. So that's the one thing in our family is the vision thing. We got horrible nearsightedness as you grow up. No allergies, no sicknesses, no craziness. But we do, but other than that, just eyesight, and then later on in life, like our family is uh, diabetics. My dad, my brother, myself, all of us are so that, and then high blood pressure. So high blood pressure, diabetes is prevalent in our family, and that's it. Randall Rhino Outdoors. Hey, good morning, man. So we got lucky on that side of the house. It's probably why bullocks have survived so long, I guess. I don't know how we survived so many generations with the bad eyesight that we have. Must not have always been that way. Man, I can't believe I threw pack bait out there this time. I can't believe I ain't got another bite on it. It's really disturbing. This is usually a really good carp spot. I bet you I can go to Susquehanna right now and probably catch carp. Big old carp. I might try the Susquehanna this evening. Or I might come back down here and try in the evening, see if it's any better. Maybe the evening bite's better. Maybe it's because the water's so much deeper. Maybe they're out. It's flooding, it's dirty. Look at that fish jumping. Look at the bait fish jumping everywhere. They're getting chased by something. Probably bass. Probably a little striper or big white perch chasing minnows or the gizzard shad. Should have brought my little hoop net or my little cast net, thrown it out here a little bit and see if what kind of bait fish I can get. Yeah. fly attacking me. Been a nice morning. But that sun came up and got hot quick though. Thought it was supposed to be a little cooler today. There's no breeze though. There's no wind blowing at all. That's a problem. And there's still humidity in the air. You still feel the high humidity. I thought it was supposed to drop this weekend. I thought we were supposed to get low humidity, low temperatures this weekend. Supposed to get a lot more rain coming. So it's getting that time of year. And the rivers were already swollen, so it's going to get bad here pretty soon. Get to the point where you can't fish. But hopefully that should bring the water temperatures down. Bring them old water temps down. What's up, you little bird, little water bird? I don't know what the little things are, man. They got the little long, skinny bit. Oh, did he jump on? No, it might have been a bite. Oh, come on. I think I'm getting nibbled on. Oh, it'd be awesome to catch one right now. At least get one on camera. That's why I'm sitting here waiting as long as I can. Come on. Thought I was getting hit there for a minute. Come on, come on, come on. Man, that was a loud sneeze. I heard that from that dude on that boat sneezed so loud. I heard it all the way over here. Come on, fish. You know, want some? Come on. Waiting on fish by. Oh, there's some little bait fish jumping up out of the water. Yeah, I threw a bunch of corn in earlier. So there's like a bunch of little bait fish running around, snatching them up, perch and stuff probably. And they both stir up some serious waves. Whew. Yep, I should have brought my umbrella out here. Should have brought my umbrellas. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Oh, there we go. Fish on, guys. Maybe. Yep. All right, we got a fish on. Fish on, fish on. Yep, he got him. Woo-hoo, all right. Oh, he looks like a nice one too. Nice, fish on. Fish on, fish on. Ah, finally. I don't think he's a very big one. Hope he's not a catfish. Don't be a catfish. Nope, he's a carp. Nice one too. Oh, he saw me. Oh, he's running now. He saw me and he's running. He's like, nope, I ain't having it. I ain't coming in up there. There we go. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice looking fish. Not bad. It's not huge or nothing. Oh, he saw the net. Still running. Woo, yeah. Got it. Nice. Nice catch. Nice catch. Nice catch. Get him over here. Nice catch. Let me get down here where you guys can see it. You guys can see this. There we go. Here we go. You guys can watch me unhook it. Beautiful fish. Hooked in, really good hook in the jaw too. Looking good. Caught that on pack bait and fake corn on the bottom. No pop-ups. There we go. Got him loose. Let's get him in a sling. Get him weighed up here. He's not a monster, but he's not bad. Ooh. Yeah. He didn't like that. Easy, easy, buddy. Easy. 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 I got you. I got you. Let's get him slinged up here. See what we got. $11.76. Beautiful fish, man. There we go, guys. 11.76. So take 2 pounds off for the sling. So he's about 9 pounds. 9.76. Very nice. Very nicely done. We'll get him back in the water here. Get this, hang this net up here. We'll let it dry. All right, let's get him. Let's get him up here. All right. Let me get him. I'll get him up so you guys can see him. Get him up so you guys can see him. All right, buddy, come on. There he is. Beautiful fish. Nice fish. Nice, long, skinny, beautiful, beautiful fish. What's up, buddy? Beautiful fish. Oh, easy, buddy. All right, let's get him back in the water. Let's get him back. Oof, oof, oof. I'm getting him back. Hold on. All right. Get it back in the water. Get it back in the water here. See if I can step down here without slipping, sliding everywhere. There we go. All right. Okay. There he goes. Nice release. Beautiful. Nice release and everything. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Well, I think that's what I wanted today. That was pretty good. Now we'll go get Mama. We got our one fish. I think we're good for today. Good for right now. Till later. Start packing up. Yeah, they're really, the fish here, double hook angling. Yeah, the carp and stuff here are very healthy looking fish. Like I said, I've caught up 26, almost 27 pounders out here. Several 20 pounders out of this river. So we're really slow today, but not bad at all. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for today. Yeah, I haven't seen any real unhealthy fish come out of this river or any of the rivers around here. Even the Susquehanna has some really beautiful carp, mostly commons. It is very rare occasion do you get out of there. Got a squirrel in my pack bait. What are you doing? Look at this guy. Look at this little rodent. You see him over there in my bucket? What are you doing? He's in my pack bait. You little stinker. Oh no, I scared him. I scared him. Let's get a shot of him here before we go. Oh yeah? He's eating off my lid. He'll see if he tries to get back in the bucket now. Freeloader. Yeah, there he is. There's water in there. Yeah. And here he comes. Yep, jump back up there, buddy. Go on, climb in the bucket. Now he's gonna show me his butt. There you go. Another good butt shot. Little freeloader. Eating all my pack bait. That's all right. I'm getting ready to dump that pack bait anyway, buddy. You want me to dump it out for you? I can dump it out in the grass for you if you want. Look at him go. That's pretty old, man. That stuff's been sitting around for a week. I don't know if you want that or not, man. Probably gonna give you the runs later. Dude, just chilling out, hanging out on my bucket. if I was real quick, I could probably get over and put the lid on him. He ain't very fat though. He looks kind of skinny. I don't know. He might have a little bit of beef on him, a little meat on him. He might have a little meat on him. He looks healthy. His hair don't look all mangy. It's kind of shiny and thick. So he's been eating good out here. Somebody's been feeding him pretty good. He's going to town on that pack bait though. Yeah, this is like a big park, so they're really used to people, man. They'll come right down. I say you could probably almost feed them out of hand, if not. I don't know. I've never tried, but this is actually more exciting than the fishing right now. Even though I did get a nice carp in. As long as you don't try to start stealing my bait needle or my scissors or something. He's like, what are you gonna do? Come at me, bro. Come at me. If I let him, he'll sit there and eat that all day. I should dump it under the tree for him over there. But I really don't want to leave a mess out here for anybody. I could dump it in the trash can, I guess, and he could dig in there after it. Because I'm going to throw it out anyway. Oh, there he goes. He's had enough. Oh, yep. His time on the his 15 minutes of fame is over. Yeah. He's like, I'm done. I've had enough TV for one day. Well, it'd be nice if this other rod went off. Be nice to get a second one in. I don't want to throw another one out because I got to leave here in a minute, but I would like to see this one take off. Nice, almost 10-pound. Nice 10-pound carp this morning. Man, I wish we'd get one of those big ones. There's some big ones in here. You would think with this deeper water, they would be up here swimming around. Yeah, I want to toss that old pack bait. I want to toss it out in there as far as I can. When I leave, I want to toss it in the water. I want to toss it out, whole thing out as far as I can get it. And hopefully maybe that'll bring the carp in for later. So I might come back out here this evening or something, maybe. We shall see. Won't we? Yep, I don't think this other rod's going to go off this morning. It's already almost 11 now. Or it's 10:20. But it's getting up there. It's getting that hot part of the day. The lunchtime of the day. And we've been here 2 hours. 2 hours, 1 minute, and 30 seconds. Not bad. Got one nice carp on. I'm happy. Now everything's wet and smells like fish. Dang, my phone's already down. 2 hours and my phone's already down at 25%. Can you believe that? Well, with that, I think I want to call it a day. Appreciate everybody coming in and watching this morning. Not a bad productive morning for 2 hours. I mean, it's 2 hours and we got one nice, almost 10-pound fish. So I'm happy with that. I would have had two on, but the first one broke my leader off. We tried a couple of different things today. We tried, I tried just boilies and tried some PVA mesh with some boilies in it and threw it out there. It seemed to work. I did get one on, but lost it. And hey, thanks, Fish, for whisking. I appreciate it. Everybody have a great weekend. If I don't see you, I'll probably see. If anything, I'll see you on stand day on Sunday. If anything at all. But you might see me tonight. You might see me tomorrow morning. Might see me tomorrow night again. Maybe doing some catfishing and a little bit of carp. Maybe do some carp. I might do catfish tonight. Do carp in the mornings. We'll see. Once again, it's Timmy. Thanks everybody for coming in and watching this morning. Appreciate it. At least those of y'all that were hanging around, you just got to see one fish caught, so that's good. Everybody have a great week. Have a great Friday. Tight lines, everybody.